Hi Libra, this is going to be your love and life message from the 6th through the 9th of January, okay? As always, keep in mind it's a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everyone that watches. Don't try to make it fit if it's not your story. Things could be opposite and roles could be reversed. If you want to book a private reading with me, the way to do that is not by emailing me. I have like 4 arrows pointing to my website. Go to my website, please, to schedule a private one-on-one with me. It'll walk you through the whole process. The link to schedule a one-on-one is not by my email. It's through my website, and it's down in the description below. People have been emailing me. It's all down there, peeps. I'm here for you. If you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Libra. This channel is just for Libra and Sagittarius exclusively, and I read for you here every couple of days. So if you're new, come on in. Get comfortable. Hit the bell so you know when I read for you, and please subscribe. All right. Libra, I really liked this reading for you. I feel like some of you are, for some of you, the cycle that you're going to play out, like you're going to start to play out a new cycle in January, and this cycle is going to go on for a while. I think that you will be tested by some people, more than one person in your environment next month. They may try to trigger you in some way because you're not doing what they want you to do. I think it might be friends, a community, like a place of spirituality, your family even, but you're starting this really good new cycle. I think you have a really, really good attitude. From our new kitty cat deck, the Cosmic Cat, which I'm obsessed with, you guys. I love what came out. Bliss, contentment is in hand. Improvisation, make it up as you go along. Mysteries at the bottom of the deck. Embrace the unknown. I also have the Coyote Spirit out of the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck, and Magic, and Go with the Flow. Okay, Libra, you're like, I'm just trusting the magic, and there are divine detours. They might have been frustrating you in the past, but I think you're starting to see that like you can embrace the mystery of the unknown. You're going to make things up as you go along. You're going to be very improvisational. You know that your bliss is in the palm of your hands, not in anybody else's. Divine detours right now, you're seeing anything that's not going the way you thought it would as a blessing in some way. I think you guys feel very, very connected to spirit right now. I'm hearing everything is happening for a reason. And whatever's happening, like I'm hearing it, even things that, like you'll be frustrated for a few minutes over the next couple of days, and then you'll be like, you know what? This is a divine detour. I'm going to just go with the flow. I'm totally embracing the mystery of the unknown. If spirits and the universe is going to be so chaotic and make it up as it goes along, I'm going to make it up as I go along too. Yeah, I love that very much. I also think some of you have very recently or are going to realize that there's someone in your life or people in your life that like, no matter what you do, like you have no control over their happiness. I'm always saying it. What can we not control? We cannot control other people, and we cannot control the weather. I think you're going to see people around you that are like super enmeshed and codependent and people-pleasy, and you're not going to follow suit. It might irritate you right now too. But you're like, it is what it is, because surrender the habit of people pleasing and surrender to what is, surrender to trust. You're just trusting that you're doing the right thing. I also see that you're being asked to surrender resentments. It's like you're just letting go of so much bullshit. I love that. You're like, I just heard I can't be like the rest of you. You know what I'm hearing? It's actually, you know, as a lot of you know, if you've been watching me a while, I take a really Queen of Swords, no bullshit approach to tarot. And I take a very clinical approach to tarot. But I'm actually hearing like a really beautiful spiritual message, which is that some of you in 2023 are going to absolutely break ancestral patterns that were passed down to you. And people in your environment are trying to push those patterns onto you. And I can see it here through the tarot. They're afraid that you're breaking the cycles that like their mind is like poof, like they don't understand why you're not the way they are. It could be channeled through in one person. For my ladies, it's going to come through in women. For my masculines, it may come through in the form of a mother figure or a female boss. Yeah, I'm hearing it, but you're going to break the pattern. Oh no, there it is right there. So overall energy of the reading is the Two of Cups. Someone's coming to you, wants to talk to you. The way they feel is the Seven of Cups. What the boop? They're confused. I also think they're looking for something for you that's none of their business to look for you. I think it might be love. I think someone's trying to tell you how to live your life. That you're being seen as the moon. You're keeping so much to yourself. What you need to know or your advice is the Star, and the final outcome is the Fool. I don't give a fuck. I just heard an old song. What's that guy's name? Oh my God, it came out in the early 90s. Montel Jordan, This Is How We Do It. This is how we do it. Yeah, I just heard that. That's this. This is how we do it. Bye. You're like nothing but love. And someone just doesn't like something. I'm also hearing that some of you have been waiting for something to happen. It will happen. It's really important to you. It's part of like some kind of an exit strategy. But you're going to make the best use of your time right now. Oh, I'm hearing a lot. And I have goosebumps all up and down. And I'm singing old R&B songs, so that's a good sign. So someone wants to talk to you. Clarifying this is the Ten of Cups, the Star, and the Hierophant. Okay, this is about happiness, family, fellowship, security. The Hierophant is Taurus. The Star is Aquarius. Someone definitely wants to talk to you about a dream, but this dream involves the system and doing it the way it's always been done. For some of you, this is an arranged marriage. For some of you, this will be marrying inside of your race or your religion. It's very important. That might be more important to your family than you. I'm also hearing that some of you recently came out, or your parents know that you like same-sex relationships, but you guys don't talk about it, but they know it, and it's like the elephant in the room for them, but not for you. And they're going to do this weirdo fucked up thing where they're going to talk to you about family values and all that. I'm also hearing that some of you might get a very good job interview, and the person interviewing you is going to talk to you. I'm also seeing you sit on a website, and then you Google that city. You're gonna get information that's like drink the Kool-Aid, like it's gonna be really good, and your family's gonna love it here, and you're gonna be happy. I'm also hearing that some of you have a person in your life that like they are making big promises, or they act like they care about things that are important, but you look like you're going in a different direction. I almost feel like some of you, for work and career and life path, it's not grooming, it's good. But if it's like family and intimate relationships, they say they have good intentions. Their intention is to keep you doing what they want you to do. I just heard someone say, she doesn't give a fuck what I want, or he doesn't give a fuck what I want. Okay, wow. Because the way, I strongly feel like this is energy coming towards you. The way someone's feeling is the Seven of Cups. Clarifying this is the Empress in reverse, the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Wands. I wanted one more and I got the Seven of Wands. Okay, I know, goddamn. I've never been through anything like this, but I know some people that have, and it just makes me want to like protect you. Like I want to be the Seven of Wands. Like back off of my girl, back off of my boy, yo. Like back off of them. Someone wants to make decisions for you about love, I think here. And you don't like that. They also don't like your choice. Also, like they're looking for something for you and they don't need to. It could even be something like a home or a house or a wedding dress or college or whatever. Don't be that person, Libra. Make sure you're not doing that. It could be reversed. Stay in your lane. Like really, because someone will be sneaking away from you. Don't interject yourself into anyone's life because someone is trying to interject themselves into your life. And also, I think they're going to play innocent. They're going to be like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what's going on with you. I'm so overwhelmed and confused. Like, what do we do here? I'm also hearing that some of you want to elope instead of have a traditional wedding. This Empress in reverse could be a mother figure that is smothery, clingy, stubborn. I'm actually hearing a lot of shitty stuff off the Empress in reverse. Like, she might not be a bad person, but because the Hierophant is here, it's like she doesn't know any other way but the way it's always been done. But I also feel like someone's concerned about you. Some of you have also just said to some, like, people in your life or someone in your life, actually, I don't plan on getting married anytime soon. I mean, I'll live with you, but I'm not taking your last name because you're the Queen of Wands. I also think that my feminines, as the Queen of Wands, you have an important fire placement in your chart. I think you're tired of taking this slow, nurturing, traditional, grounded way. I think you want to put yourself first. I think the Ace of Cups is creativity for you. Some of you are entrepreneurs as well. You're looking for things that will help you with this. You may feel as though you're being blocked. Also, some of you that are entrepreneurs may get a slew of business that overwhelms you. Block off your calendar accordingly, or it's going to stress you out because you can't do it all. But I feel like there's someone around you that, like, is saying no to choices you're making. Because the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Wands, they don't understand. It has to do with where you put your heart chakra. It has to do with how you live your life. Some of you have decided, I'm getting a divorce and I'm going to be single now, or no, I don't want to have kids. Or also some of you are about to find a surrogate. You are. You're about to find a surrogate. Other people around you are going to give you crap about that. I know why. You want to know why I know? Because these are the cards that came out. You're being seen as the moon, and clarifying this is the Five of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and Temperance. I'm sorry. I love it. I'm hearing that you're shocking people. The Tower is here with the Devil. Wait for it. Wait for it. You used to be super explainy, people-pleasy, even grovelly to keep security in your life. And you're like, not anymore. I know that bliss is in my hand. I'm going to trust the mystery. All these divine detours are just leading me away from people-pleasing, and all you people pleasers. Because here's the thing, you guys, controlling people, they're people pleasers too in their own way. Like, they probably had someone do to them what they do to you in their life. They cannot figure you out. Where the hell is Libra going? Oh no, you're a possession. You're not a person. You are an extension of me. You belong to me. How dare you keep me in the dark? How dare you not tell me what you're doing, your motivations? Seven of Swords, you're like, that's right. That's right. Look how, and then the cold shoulder. Some of you have Pisces in your chart and it's been a problem for you up until now. It left you in like fantasy land, daydreaming, confusion. Now it's taking you to a spiritual place, a magical place, actually. I'm also hearing a huge Aries activation with the Fool and magic. Those people love the honeymoon phase of anything. The magic is flowing through you right now. You know it. Even if something goes wrong, it's actually going right in your world. Someone cannot stand that you're giving them the cold shoulder, not responding to them. They're going to pretend like they don't care, but they do. I actually think they're going to pretend that like they really, really love you. They do, but they're selfish. Some of you are dealing with a person that's narcissistic. And what you need to know about narcissism, I'm no psychiatrist, but I know quite a bit about it. You guys, it is a disorder of the personality. Most of the time, these people cannot help themselves, but that does not make it okay. I think you're about to pull away a supply for a narcissistic person or a system that they are going to ask you to drink the Kool-Aid, but you're like, nope, I gotta go. They also won't. They'll pretend that they are just concerned, but they're actually mad that you won't tell them what's going on. Here's what you need to know. I mean, I have the Star and the Fool, and then I have like breaking out of like an oppressive system suddenly. You're coming into alignment with your soul. When the Devil is present, we're doing what our earthly body wants. And our earthly body wants some really good things sometimes a little too much. When we have the Sun or Temperance, we're making God happy. And that's also good because we are a part of spirit. But when the Star comes out, that's your soul, okay? And you are actualizing yourself here on planet Earth as a singularity. You're not living as part of a collective. You want to be free to pursue your soul's desire. You are coming into alignment with the destiny. Clarifying, this is the Two of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and the Six of Wands. You're on the right path. You're on the right path. Now, you're seeing the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. I feel like you have a lot of hope right now. It's either that or you've got someone around you that sees that you're going to give it all to them, and you're like, no, I'm not. For my masculine, some of you have a woman that's saying she's okay with a certain kind of marriage, relationship, or lifestyle. She's lying to you. She actually wants something a little different, and she won't tell you that with the Five of Swords and the Seven of Swords. It's like, yeah, this is great. And then she's like, oh God. Okay, but I feel like some of you are seeing the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. I also think based on your overall tarot over here that you're totally willing to wait. This literally makes me want to cry. You're seeing yourself as successful in the near future because you found the path. And see the stag? Yeah, like, come with me, my child. I know the way, and you do too. I feel as though some of you have a really wonderful guide in your life right now. It may be a new guide. It may appear and feel masculine. You may see more animals lately. I also just smelled roses. It may have something to do with roses. If it's a deceased loved one, his name starts with a T. Ted, Tom, Ted or Tom, something like that. I'm also hearing that some of you are you're going to lose a real estate agent or a contractor, but you're going to get a new one. That person's name starts with the letter T. They're going to get you to where you want to go. Okay. Oh my God, a lot of stuff's coming through. But here's the final outcome, the Fool. This is how we do it. All major arcana. This is a really big deal. When we get a lot of major arcana, you're absolutely working through karmic cycles, karmic agreements. You're playing out your destiny and you're learning your lessons. And that's me, myself. That's a me, myself, and I process. It's the Devil, the Tower to Justice. You are leaving something behind. And in leaving it behind, you are dodging a huge bullet. And it is a bullet of unhealthiness. It is oppression. It's a jagged little pill that you are not going to swallow. Nope. And that's how it is. I'm also hearing something really important will happen in Capricorn season for you guys. It'll be really good news. Capricorn to Aries season, just a couple months window. But I also have the Devil over here, which is, when I get the Devil and the Hierophant on the table, that can be an oppressive system that needs to grow. Some of you are true heretics right now. You don't want the system to stop being what it is. You just want it to be better, like freedom and justice for all with Aquarius. So in your energy, I'm not getting any court cards. Well, I did. I got a Queen of Wands and an Empress, but I didn't get any masculines. Over here in the environment, I think that this is a group of people. The Ten of Cups, the Three of Cups, the Three of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. I was like, here's this Five of Swords again. What is this? The Devil, the Nine of Swords, and the Five of Cups. This looks like a family structure or a social structure. I think I'm seeing a close-knit social structure, like really close people. They're close to each other. They spend way too much time together. They love each other, but they're also possessive, people-pleasy, anxious, sad. Like 1 minute they're angry and then 1 minute they're working together. Then they have all this anxiety and then they're really sorry. Also, someone has a really bad temper and they're possessive and shitty. They want to control you. They want to keep you. They don't want you to go away. They're playing out cycles that were passed down to them. It's like they rush all around. They fight with each other. They're in each other's business. They go overboard. No boundaries. That whole, I forgive you no matter what. And also someone may say, I'm really sorry. It's just like my PTSD. And I understand it. I am in remission for complex PTSD. And at times it has made me do like not the best things. But I think you're starting to get tired of that. I think you're going to say to this person, I understand like why you are the way you are. I understand why you're enmeshed. I understand why you won't let go of family. Now, for some of you, this is a person that wants to get away from all that. They definitely want a structure to change and they don't know how. They may ask you for help, but they won't stop doing it. They need new tools. You're making things up as you go along, and you already have the tools, or you're creating them. They wanted me to use the Osho Tarot. I use this as an oracle deck. Projections. When this came out, I was like, I knew it. Projections, the master, harmony flipped into the reverse for this person or this group or these people. They lack harmony. They project what they have mastered onto others and onto you. They could be a Capricorn or have Cap in their chart. But harmony is not something they understand. They're projecting chaos. It's weird. It's like on the surface, this person seems so great, or this family seems so great. And when we get the Hierophant and the 10 of Cups and the 3 of Cups, there's a lot of fellowship, a lot of security, a sense of belonging, a sense of familiarity. But these people or this person does not like what you're doing, and they do not understand you. And I think you're like, I know they don't understand me, Carrie Lee, and that just is what it is. I'm tired of pleasing them. I can't. I can't do it. Not going to do that. It's either that or this person could free themselves from a lot and be happier with you. But they have people that will project onto them. And you're going to have to deal with that if you marry them or you start a relationship with them. Keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, they just don't like it. Not moving on yet, but being productive. Okay, this is hard work for some of you. This is hard for some of you. Some of you, I hear, sometimes you'll get your feet stuck in the mud here and there in January. You'll have a difficult time with progress. You yourself will deal with anxiety, but look how she's turning her back on the heartbreak. I also hear that you know that someone is sick. They may be terminally ill, and there's only so much you can do. Like, you have to go to a support group now. Like, you have to get out. You have to have a social life. This is too much. But I think someone just doesn't want you to do what you're about to do. Your oracle cards are consciousness, go with the flow, and maturity. Creativity is at the bottom of the deck. But here's suppression and adventure. Yeah, it's back and forth. You can either follow a new adventure and reclaim authenticity and get in touch with creativity and an inner child, but there's suppression. There's suppression in the environment. Some of you are really pouring your heart into something with the Knight of Cups. Sorry, you can't see that. You're really pouring your heart into life. Very creative right now, and also very mature. You're fully aware of other people's projections, and you're going to go with the flow. You're also not going to stand up and try to out people anymore. Like, you're not going to say, don't you see that this is bullshit, or your political beliefs are backwards, or this company is crap, or I'm not going to argue with you about why I want to do X, Y, or Z, and that doesn't make sense to you. You're going to free yourself from this. You're handling yourself in a very mature way, because it would appear that you've got something to do. What are you doing? The Eight of Pentacles, the Magician, the Ace of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. I think somebody just found the secret sauce. And again, with the Knight of Cups, I think that people are approaching you for things here. You're strong, you're happy, you're smart. People want to talk to you. I think you're working quite a bit on something. I also heard some of you have insomnia right now. I had insomnia last month. It was wretched. You're the Magician. You're making it up as you go along. Some of you are being very creative and very analytical at the same time. That really melts Libra's butter, because we've got these analytical brains and these creative sides. You're making something, creating something, working on something. It's showcasing your best talents. You might be a little bit new at it, but you have beginner's luck. It's the right thing, and it's changing your destiny. I'm in control of my destiny. That's what you're saying. I'm the time bender. You're a time bender. In human design, I think I might be picking up on some of my manifestor generators. They generate a lot of energy and they're here to give life force, but they are here to manifest both at the same time. I think you're listening to your sacral and gut response. I also think that, yeah, you're just going into this really creative direction. You're like about to totally pour your heart into something. And it's like it has nothing to do with these folks. I see that you want to do something different. Now, if this is about a person that wants to come into alignment with you, they've got to get out of a situation that's difficult. His or her family or his ex do not like you. They will get away from that system or that family or that ex one way or the other, but it's going to take some time. You, in the meantime, may help them, and you'll find the right answer that'll change everything, and you'll be creative when you do it. I love this for you. You know what, though? I am going to do an extended, and here's why. There is a person or some people over here that has some real serious problems, and or they are a force of nature. I also think that children and family could be involved. And I'm concerned because someone doesn't understand you and they're mad. I want to do a future prediction to see whether or not anyone in the environment is going to up the ante and do any sabotaging. Just so that you can see it coming in, Libra. That's what I'm going to look to see if someone or people will do, is try to sabotage your success in some way. So if that's what the extended is going to be about. So if you feel like that might be your storyline and you want to check in on that future prediction, the link to the extended to look at all that is at the top of the description below this video. Okay, so that's your message for the next couple days. Amazing, beautiful, brilliant. Yep, contentment is in your hand, Libra. Just embrace the unknown and go with the flow. Like, you're going in a good direction. I love this for you. All right. Again, link to the website for private readings is also down in the description below. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Libra Nation. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.